And now, the pressing question. Many of you voted. I'm going to put the results from the poll up first. The majority of you thought that I was Indian or Pakistani. Next closest, very, very close, was Iranian, Persian, or Armenian. After that, Lebanese, Syrian, and Middle Eastern, followed by Greek, Macedonian, Albanian, and Bulgarian. A couple of you thought different Latin American countries. Also some Russian, Ukrainian, and Lithuanian. We've got the American Indian or Native Alaskan. That's new. I've never heard anyone think that I was Native Alaskan. That's fascinating. I'm going to have to look into that a little more. Followed by Egyptian. A couple of you thought I might have been Jewish or Israeli. There was one Irish. I think that was a stab in the dark, personally. An Italian. One half mermaid, which I found fascinating, so I had to include. And then, congratulations to Antichrist 666. You are the second person in my entire life to have been able to guess my racial heritage without knowing my last name. Yes, indeed, that would be the last one with one vote, Portuguese. Now, to be fair, my racial heritage is actually this. As you can see, it's really only a quarter Portuguese, or as I like to refer to myself, Azorian, which are the cute little islands of the Atlantic off the Portuguese coast. Slightly different culture, slightly different people, but I give credit for Portuguese, because nobody's going to guess Azorian, and it is part of Portugal. The next biggest chunk would be Bohemian. Now that a region is part of the Czech Republic, but at the time it was still Bohemia. Then my maternal grandmother was half Dutch and half German Swiss, and my paternal grandmother was half Welsh and half Scottish. So the reason I claim my Portuguese heritage as my predominant racial background is because this would be a much more accurate interpretation of where I get my physical characteristics. I look a great deal more Portuguese than I do any of the other ones. Those are definitely the dominant genes. Whenever I wrote out on forms what my racial heritage was, I never really particularly enjoyed the classification of white. Because, I don't know if the lighting's good, but yeah, that would be the most inaccurate description of me. So whenever I filled out those surveys, I always checked other European American. I felt it was more accurate. So, congratulations, Antichrist 666. You are the winner, and you receive a channel shout-out. Because I can't think of anything else to give you. I'm sorry. Before I run, I'm going to leave you with some people that I feel are criminally undersubscribed as a little bit of a bonus. So if you want to check out their channels and see if you like them or not, see if you want to subscribe or not, go be my guest. So here they are, and enjoy. What are you waiting for? Go, shoot!